you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Milton. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Milton. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. This is ahead for about 5. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They're running the option. Short side. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Handoff running left, Pollard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Milton back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're pulling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Milton now. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert throwing right away. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked up by the Titans. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans go up 10-zip here in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, first and 10. Herbert from the gun. Gets it to Paris Campbell. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finding Davis. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Give now to the running back. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reduce the lead to just 4. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Milton. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. So now on to punch. Somebody whose excellent football adventure began growing in San Dimas. It's Ryan Stonehouse. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Good return here of 19 yards. And the Chargers take possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to Davis. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He put everything he had into this one. Throws into heavy traffic and it's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Wisely throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They've got a man in motion. Second and 10 now. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans parlay the interception into points. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's trying another one deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers face a 4-point deficit. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now Milton to throw. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They run the counter to Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 37. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he is on third and long. Hits his running back. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he makes it to the start of the red zone, down at the 20. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
tight. 19 tight. Dragon 50.
2nd and 4. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Has his man, it's Ridley. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Forced out to his right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw, Milton. There's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. It's Pollard. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Herbert now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Merrick has it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Right on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He finds McConkey. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 39. On the move, hit it right. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Milton. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First throw for the backup now. Buys time, rolling right. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
We give to Pollard on the option. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ryan Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Davis motioning left. Herbert from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Dillon. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run. It's Dillon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Completed to Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Has the connection to Ridley. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing now, Milton. He puts some power on it deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing from the gun here. He finds Tigakokwo for the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And now they have a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play, just as that tight end did.
He'll be a pickup of 4, and they'll snap second and goal from the 3. He'll try left side out of the option. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. From the 38. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run here with Tajay Spears. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10 now. Completed to Sutton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where you're just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
2nd and 13. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did. and it forces the throwaway.
Back to throw it. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Titans holding on to a field goal lead. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. Pollard has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Trying again with Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. Right on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Chargers 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Flush down out to his left. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Stays in the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they could focus, they could adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that one's going to be tucked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow,